Pets are companions that follow us on our travels through the world of Midgard. They can taunt, attack, resurrect, and even just look adorable too. Today, we're going to take a look at how to unlock the pet system and everything it has to offer. To unlock pets, you'll want to head over to Southgate. Just off the main path is the Pet Association. These folks will help introduce and unlock our traveling companions for us for the very first time. Speak with Magnus to show your interest, and then speak with Dean, who will explain that we need special items to capture them. For just starting out, the association will sponsor us for our first catch. We will then enter a tutorial room, where Dean tasks us with capturing the pouring on the other side of the pond. We can also optionally speak with the NPCs here, who offer all kinds of tricks and tips about the pet system. Some important things to learn from them include, you should have the proper amount of capture items to fully capture a pet on the first try. This amount will depend on the pet that you are after. You can raise intimacy and bond with your pet by feeding, petting, and spending time with your companion. We can go over more of this later. And there is a maximum time of 3 minutes per pet capture, and you can only attempt to capture one pet at a time. When attempting to capture, you offer their favorite gifts as the capture item, and preferably keep gifting them until the golden hearts show up. This means you've gifted them enough to have your capture be 100%. Hit the catch button and an animation will appear that confirm your capture, and a pet egg will be awarded. Once you get an egg, you have the option to rename your new friend. You can also optionally change this later. Then you can hatch or place them back into your pet bag. When hatching a new pet, you can see that they can arrive with their own random set of headwear. Let's report back to Dean and then continue our adventures with our new pouring friend. Back at the Pet Association, we can pick up more capture items using the colorful shell currency. We can access the shop from this NPC in Southgate, or simply open it from our currency tab in inventory, anywhere, anytime. We can get more colorful shells from the Flora coin shop, or pet labor, which we'll go over in just a moment, and also with BCC. I would fully avoid ever spending BCC on this currency, as it's not that essential to getting these pet capture items. Most of these items are random monster drops, and you can also obtain them on the exchange from other players because of this. There are other tabs of pet items that are used for special or limited time pets. Be sure which pet items you need are for which pets before simply purchasing them. You can see there's a number of items not unlocked yet due to not unlocking adventure rank yet. All of these will be unlocked as you continue to progress. Once you have your first pet, be sure to click on the Deacon topic. If you haven't unlocked this yet, speak with King Pouring over in Prentera once this quest unlocks, and now earn your Marvelous Pet Bag. The Marvelous Pet Bag is where we can learn about other pets through the Pet Handbook, send them on their own adventures, and even use the pet labor function. The Pet Handbook helps us learn about all obtainable pets, what skills they have, and how to obtain them. We can see that there are also Tier 2 and Tier 3 pets, which can actually be unlocked by fusing other pets. To be able to do this, you will need your pets at the max 10 intimacy level and in pet egg form, and then they will be an available option for fusing. Pets do also have stat unlocks in your regular handbook too, so pets overall are a great extra activity to remember to work on during your ROM journey. Pet adventures are a way to send them out on their own adventures. They even bring back items, possibly even cards or blueprints for you. Some pets have better passives than others to have a higher advantage for these. There are multiple factors that apply when sending out pets to maximize their output for adventuring. If there's enough interest, I could make a separate guide on that. While not a popular option these days, this is another option to utilize your combat time. Keep in mind that pet adventures do also spend rice balls per pet sent out, and it does burn CT, or combat time, unless you apply a pet adventure coupon. Coupons can be obtained from the Mentor shop. These adventures also take up real time until you get your rewards. Pet labor is a really excellent way to get extra items passively. Even clicking to obtain these items daily rewards you with daily Mora coins, so don't miss out on this one. With extra pets, you can get adventure rice balls, eating coins, honor proofs, food ingredients, and even arena coins. To place a pet in pet labor, They have to be at least the minimum level asked for, which means your base level must be at least this minimum as well. You can use condensed pet potions from the Colorful Shell store to speed this up when capturing a brand new pet. I would suggest for new players to use the Cuisine Association and the item shop to start out with. If you have Premium unlocked, you will definitely want a pet in the Caffre section as well, to have a chance for gacha vouchers, storage and teleport tickets, and everything else it has to offer. You can also min-max these pets and labors to get more items daily based on pets' maxed out passives. Let's go over the pet UI screen and functions. Clicking on your pet you have hatched already, and you can see a small window of options that you can do easily in the field anytime, or you can pull up the advanced pet UI screen. On the field, we can gift, pet, and if max bond, interact with our friend, or place them back in egg form. You can also optionally have them attack in battle, or turn it off to simply keep them by your side. Let's check out the full UI option by clicking on the check button. We have the same buttons and options as before in their own spots. From here, when we pet them, we can clearly see it raises intimacy and their mood on the side panel. Raising intimacy from cuddling your pets is a 5-minute cooldown if I remember right. If you have their favorite items which doubles as their capture items, you can gift them up to 10 times a day. Depending on the rarity of the pet, you can actually get very far along their intimacy this way. For a common pet like Pouring, they can actually max out, but for a succubus, you would only get to bond 5. In the headwear section, this is where we can change their headwear if you have pet headwear unlocked. You can also choose to turn off the headwear they randomly hatched with. We can also look at their skills and what level they are. All skills can be maximum level 10. You can use the special item Talent Fruit to re-roll these skills if you need a certain active or passive for some pets with special abilities. Talent Fruits come in 3 varieties: regular Talent Fruit, level 5 fruit, and level 7 fruit. What this means is that when re-rolling skills, if you choose to use the level 5 or level 7, all skills will be at minimum of that level. Be mindful not to use these better ones on just any pets or skills you don't really need, as they are a bit more rare or costly. You can get more Talent Fruits with Flora coins. For new players, I think there are 3 pets that are essential for your ROM journey early on. For dungeons and instances, I suggest having an Obiune, a mermaid with the ability to resurrect. This can actually help save you in many tough spots. Even though it's a fusion pet, it's a really easy fusion to make with only Pouring and Lunatic needed. The endgame option for a resurrection pet would be Osiris, who offers invulnerability too. If you would like to do some mini hunting after farming for some extra zenny, I would suggest the Orc Warrior. He has a taunt that will help prevent the minis from teleporting away from you. The endgame option for a taunt pet would be Orc Baby, who offers reductions when taunting. And I would highly suggest using the High Wind Owl, which is offered from the Academy machine using freshman medals obtained from your Deacon topics. Be sure to roll and make sure you get one of these for early map farming for yourself, which stacks with everything else while grinding. Now I'll share some great tips to make being a pet trainer much easier in ROM. Tip 1. When capturing out in the wild, you don't want to accidentally click and smack down your potential new companion. Head over to your skill book, Adventure Skills tab, and find your auto attack button. Click off the option that monsters you select will activate auto attack, and then you can safely click on any new friend. Tip 2. To raise multiple pets' intimacy easily, we want to utilize housing. Housing for new adventures opens up at level 101. You will want the furniture item Claw's Nest, which allows you to place 3 pets at a time right inside your home, which will raise their intimacy at a passive, steady rate. For an advanced tip, if you have the garden unlocked, you can place a second pet house outside for another 3 pets. This means 6 pets in total can be raising their intimacy while you simply just play the game. If there's any particular pet you are trying to maximize their intimacy quickly, it's simple and easy to just place them back in egg form, bring them out for gifts and pets, and then place them right back. Tip number 3. Your pets love spending time with you. While we can raise our intimacy passively in places like the cat's claw's nest, your pets do gift you back daily with rice balls so long as you've spent some time with them. You can also do this on all your alt characters on the same account, but keep in mind you'll only get the double bonus of 8 rice balls per gift on 1 character a day. Tip number 4. Keep in mind some pet tame items are only obtainable from the Endless Tower version of MVPs. Some examples are Saroma, Fox Fairy, and Little Witch. And some pets may have been only obtainable from previous Kefralogs or limited time events. Keep your eyes open for special items where you may be able to have a second chance at obtaining them. Tip number 5. When you are raising the intimacy of a fusion pet, since they don't have their own pet capture material, you can actually gift them anything. So try to find an easily obtainable item to raise their intimacy easily. Some items do work better than others. I used to use the Cruiser's toy gun myself, but there might be better items out there now. I really hope this guide of the pet system helps newbie and veteran players learn something about the pet system today. There's a lot of extra bonuses for capturing and collecting all new pets. There are ways to also min-max your pets and utilize their passives for both in-field combat and passive sources of items. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Do you have any questions? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, it would be super appreciated if you could like and subscribe. I also have tips and info, ROM news over in the community tab. Be sure to hit the bell and be notified to never miss out. I hope I see you again in the next video. Until next time, adventure, let's guard the eternal love together.